Happy 2023. It's a new year. And first time at Rockford Charitable at the Mission Hills Country Club. Pretty nice facility. Sunday $250 tournament. And we're oh my lord. We're doing pretty well. There's about 20 entries last I checked. 50K starting stack, 25-minute blind, so pretty slow structure. I was playing pretty well. Was up at about 80,000 chips or so. So about 16 or 17 players left at that point. So well above average. I had pocket aces. So I bet 8,000. And then a guy late position called. Small blind called and the other guy called. So forward to the flop comes king, 6, 10, rainbow. And everybody checked. I bet out 16K. Late position folded. Small blind pushed all in for 70K. Yep, 70K at that point. He could have two pairs. He could have a set. He could be donking ace king or king queen or whatever. So I called. He had flopped a set of sixes, and so that left me crippled. One key hand. Blinds were 500, 1,000, or with 1,000 big blind ante, or 6, 12, 12. Not quite sure which one of those levels it was. I raised to 3,300 under the gun with ace queen offsuit. And Jimmy, a guy I know at Jimmy, but prefers to be called Jim, but I'm not sure what his last name is. But in any case, he ended up shoving for about 15K, roughly. And he can be a pretty aggressive player. I knew he didn't necessarily need to have a super strong hand, and I figured I was in good shape. So I called, and he turned over 9-7 or 9-6 offsuit, something like that. And of course, 9 came on the flop, and no ace or queen came along. So I lost almost half my stack at that point. And then kind of bled some chips from there. Ultimately woke up with pocket eights, and an older gentleman who just sat at the table shoved all in, and pocket eights. I called, he had me covered. He flips over ace 10, hit the 10 right on the flop, and that was it. No 8 came, and out the door. Pretty grim. Was starting to have some serious doubts, but then off to Pot Limit Omaha tournament at the Elgin Casino Monday night. $135 total buy-in. Chopped 3 ways. Yay! Crushed it. Did pretty well, despite believing that I was cheated 10,000 chips at at the end of one break when they colored up. I counted out that I had 76,000 in chips, and typically when I'm playing a tournament, at each break I'll count and then email myself so I can have a record of what I've got, just for reference for later. And then stepped back at the table and I discovered I got 66,000 in chips. What the hell? So called the floor, they went, checked the video, this, that, whatever. Took about 15-minute delay, so I held up the game. And they come back and like, oh, they did it right or whatever, but yeah. I still think that I got robbed 10K. But whatever. Didn't go on tilt, kept rolling, and ultimately came back and chopped it 3 ways. Despite the efforts of one gentleman who I crack up at, because I refer to him as the Dan Heimiller lookalike. nobody out there is going to know who the hell Dan Heimiller is unless you're a longtime poker fan. You'll know who Dan Heimiller is. Go find a picture, put it up here, and then you'll know who I'm talking about. But anyway, when it got down to 4 players, he had the chip lead a little bit at that point, and I was a little bit below average at that point in time. And he said, "How about me and this guy over here? We'll split the money for $1,100 apiece, and you and that guy can take $400." Get the fuck out of here! I was like, no, not gonna happen. So kept playing, and yeah, I should have kept going. I think I would have took them both down without that much difficulty. They were both getting tired a little bit, and I'm a night owl, so it was midnight or close to midnight, and I was like, yeah, I'm wide awake. I got hours left in me. But whatever, like 3 ways for about $1,000. You know, it's not a bad deal. I had about 176,000 in chips at that point. So more than a third of the chips in play. Yeah, so did pretty well, and regained some of the confidence. And man, all the bad luck really that's been plaguing me in the last couple months. It can definitely wear a poker player down, which is partly what makes the game difficult. But hey, the World Series of Poker schedule came out yesterday. I'm already looking to see when I'm going to go, what I'm going to play, and start to plan that out. Might put out a staking deal or an offer, or put out some shares. For those of you who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, I'll explain that down the road. But anyway, January 2023, with the Monday Pot Limit Omaha results, I ended the month up $70, a whole $70. Better than losing. $70. We'll go buy a few Happy Meals or something. All right, so until next time, take care. Good luck at the table. Bye.